Christopher McQuarrie, this is such an honor to talk to you. I have been studying your resume. I didn't realize you were in charge of the Usual Suspects. My sister-in-law about had a heart attack today. She said that's one of her top 5 movies of all time.
Oh,
So
thank you.
from Amanda Whittenberg, thank you for that movie.
Please thank her.
And I do want to ask you about this Mission Impossible franchise. I know Tom's been asked a million times. It's the final for a reason. It's the final for a reason. But my question is, how do you know when it's time to wrap up a franchise and be done with the story and move on?
We just sort of found it as we were going along. It's not really what we started out to do when we started with Dead Reckoning, which was leading into Final Reckoning. It just seemed to come organically as we were bringing the story together, that this was bringing together so many elements. It felt like the story was coming to a conclusion.
Do you think it's possible that the franchise can continue with another character, sort of like, not necessarily an Ethan Hunt, but another, I mean, the story could continue?
Well, I mean, you have to ask yourself, what is Mission Impossible?
Right, that's
And,
true.
you know, this guy's a tough act to follow.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading people say that you two are creative soulmates, which I think is a really interesting way. Was that something that was instantaneous? Was that something, you know, because some people don't even believe in soulmates romantically, but to find somebody like that creatively is really, really special. Is that something you felt instantly, or was that something that grew over time?
According to Tom's son, yes. When Tom and I had our first meeting, his son told me 10 years later after I left the meeting that he asked Tom, how'd the meeting go? He said, I'm going to be making movies with that guy for a long time. I wish I'd known that, because I thought every day on our first movie I was going to be fired.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He put me in charge of producing the first film we worked on. I'd never produced a movie before. I didn't know what I was doing.
As you went.
Yep. And he would just throw bigger and bigger challenges at me. And I figured sooner or later he's going to figure out I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm gone.
Oh,
So-
well, you're still here. Many, many projects later.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you, we had Shea Wiggum come by our studio
Oh,
a
he's
couple
the
weeks
greatest.
ago. He was in town for the races. I think he was the Grand Marshal or something. And he talked about going up to you at a party and just complimenting the franchise. You're like, I'll write something for you. And 10 months later, you called with Tom.
Yeah.
Do y'all call every actor individually, or was that just a special one occasion?
Yeah, we do. And that's actually my favorite part of the job. Is
Every
call-
single one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And calling an actor and having the opportunity to tell somebody that, you know, it's just a really great opportunity to, you know, these actors, they dream of being in big movies like this, and
It's life-changing.
yeah, and it can be for a lot of people, and it's a big responsibility, but it's also it's probably the greatest perk of the job is watching what it does for other people.
Well, thank you. They're giving me the wrap-up sign. I could talk to you for 30 more minutes, but enjoy tonight. I can't wait to see it. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I'm very
I
excited.
hope you enjoy it.
I will. I've been singing that theme song all day. It's my favorite part. Thank you so
Great
much.
to meet you.
You too.
All right, take
Thank
care.
you.